I have another account. If you want to follow that, you can do so here. But basically, over there, I recap reality shows. Most recently, I've been doing my 600-pound life, and recently, the 6,000-pound diaries with Dr. Nell. And on the second show, the 6,000-pound diaries, it is more of a self-film diary style where they follow people that are trying to lose weight with the help of Dr. Now. One thing that I kind of noticed also that Dr. Now did in this series and he didn't do in his other series was that he asked them to make a goal. Not a weight loss goal, not even necessarily like I want to fit in this size jean or I want to be able to blank, blank, blank because my weight is now lower, but more something about their life in general. So the first episode that I was watching, one of her goals was that she wanted to be able to go to church and she wanted to stand the entire service. Then her next goal was that she wanted to sing in the choir again. And I really like that he put those things that, yes, she wouldn't be able to do these things had she not lost weight, but they weren't like actually weight related. And so a lot of people call that non-scale victories. A lot of times with non-scale victories, it's like it is still technically related to your size because it'll be, I'm able to fit on a roller coaster for the first time, or my seatbelt on the airplane fit without a seatbelt extender. But other times there are things like I'm able to get up and off the ground without groaning and without somebody helping me up. Or like I remember in Jalen's episode, there was this playground that her child played in. Well, there's these bars that you had to pass through, and the bars are not very big because I remember we had them in my school, and she was not able to fit through the bars to play with her child on the playground, and so that was a goal of hers. And so while some of my like non-scale victory goals are definitely to fit more comfortable in an airplane seat. Right now, I don't need an extender. I did in the past when I was heavier, but I would like to actually just feel better in the seat because the little arms are quite tight. But this weekend I was with some family and we were at the park and it was so difficult sitting on the ground because my back was just killing me. I tried to sit backwards kind of, and then my arms were falling asleep. I tried to sit cross-legged and then my feet were falling asleep. And then when I tried to get up, and it was an uneven surface too, we were there was tree roots and everything, but I tried to get up and I did fall over partially because my foot was asleep and I didn't quite realize it was that asleep, but also I just had a very difficult time lifting myself up. So I know that that is another goal of mine that yes, I would like to be able to get up and off the ground without having to use my hands, without having to strain or have somebody else help me up. But aside from those, I'm not really sure what my other goals should be. And so I would love to hear some of your goals outside of, being a certain weight, fitting into a certain size, being able to shop at, standard stores instead of plus size stores. But I'd love to hear some of your goals and maybe, we can share that goal.